heavy metal galaxy far, far away, the spirit of heavy metal, the Fox God, chose two newly born podcasting spirits, Travis and Anna, and summoned them to the Metalverse, where an unknown future awaits, to help guide the spirit of baby metal traverse across the world. Join them as they discuss the latest news covering baby metal and the entire Japanese heavy metal and hard rock scene. Hello and welcome into the Fox God Podcast, the only podcast that looks to please the Fox God by praising the Fox God, by praising baby metal. If you don't praise baby metal, the Fox God will be disappointed in you. Welcome in, I'm Travis Schuster. I've been a baby metal fan ever since I found them, basically. I found them, pretty recently, late 2022. And ever since I found them, I have been hooked on their music. Literally, it got to the point last year where I was studying their music and studying some of their lore more than spending more time studying them than I actually spent focusing in the classroom at college. I can't tell you anything I learned last year in college, but I can tell you the meanings of some baby metal songs, even the ones that have no meanings. Anyway, I'm Travis. Anna, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm Brazilian. I've been a baby metal fan since I was 10, 9. So I grew up with them. I know a lot of choreographies and a lot of lore stuff. Not because I want to, because Koba, it's in my head right now. Every time he talks to me. So yeah.
Oh, so Koba comes to you in your head.
Yes, he is.
So is that the secret place where is that the secret place where Koba lives? Is this why no one sees him in public?
Exactly, he's in my head.
Yeah,
he's inside here.
So where does he keep baby metal then? Where does he keep the girls then? Where does Sue and Moa live? Where does he keep them?
I don't know, but he's here. He's stuck in my head. He's here. The voices. The voices inside my head.
I don't know if that's something I would admit in public, that you got voices inside your head.
No, that's fine. It's Koba.
Anyway, today's story we are talking about Legend MM celebrating Momo's birthday. Celebrating, I guess, both years. Well, she's 20 right now, but what's interesting about Legend MM is they have two labels for it. Night 1 is night 20, and then night 2 is night 21. And night 2 is on the day of her actual birthday, March 3rd. So it's a 2-show event, and we're going to give our predictions for it, because I don't know. I feel like this is a show where anything can happen. I feel like all bets are off the table. I feel like
some things are more difficult to happen, actually.
Well, some things are more difficult, but I feel like in terms of the music, I feel like anything's possible.
Yes, of course.
We can get this out of the way early. Yui is not coming back. Yui's not coming back. I saw I don't know. I was reading through Reddit and stuff. I was reading through a couple of threads on Reddit, and some fans are speculating that Yui's gonna be coming back for this show.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry for you, Yui bro. She's not coming back. Leave her alone. I bet she has childs right now. She's married for someone. Leave her alone. She's only living her life, bro.
But it's didn't you get the message from Baby Metal Begins, Black and Clear Night, during karate, where they basically showed pictures of baby metal evolving throughout the years, and the message basically was Yui's not coming back, live with it.
She's not coming back.
That was the hidden message in it. She's not coming back, deal with it. But just even if she did come back, which I don't think it's ever gonna happen. That's my theory. I don't think Yui's ever coming back. But even if she did come back, why would she come back on Legend MM? Why would she come back once?
Come back. She has better things to do with her time.
But why would she come back Legend MM when it's supposed to be a celebration for Momo? Why would they have someone else come in and kind of spoil the party? So like
don't have a minor idea.
Like anything can happen except for that.
On Yui, I think I get the side of the Yui bros, because the lore of Baby Metal was like Yui, Su, and Moa, and until now we don't have like that big lore for Momo. So I think they think that Yui is coming back for like, hey, I'm passing the mic to her. Bye bye. Never see you guys again.
Yeah,
I think this is what they think.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know we're getting off on a bit of a tangent here to begin, but it's been what? It's going to be 6 years since she left. I mean, people still aren't over it. I mean, I don't know what to tell people. I mean, like every band, every musical group, every band doesn't stay the same forever. Give me like, it's rare to see like a string of a lot of bands keep their original members throughout the decades. Bands change members and members come and go. That's the music industry, and it's just like I don't know what to tell people.
She's not coming back. Like Yui gave us a really good time. She was like talented as fuck. She was cute. Okay, I have to say this. She was perfect, but she is not here anymore. So you guys have to accept that. Move on.
Yeah, she's gone, and we're gonna move on with our topic. So we're gonna get off of Yui. So we're actually gonna get into the prediction. So for a little bit of research, I was looking. I watched both birthday concerts of Moa and Sue that both celebrated their 20th birthday, because the 20th birthday in Japan is big. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have one for Momo last year because she officially joined like a month after her birthday happened.
Yes.
So far, before I get into just what we can learn based off of both his concerts, Baby Metal Rises, Beyond the Moon, Legend M, and Legend S Baptism XX, what are some of your predictions for Legend MM? Like, just give me like
I haven't thought.
Like, just give me like a big one that you want to happen. Not that you necessarily predict it will, but that you want.
Maybe Black Baby Metal come back, because the girls were like spoiling too much on the last tour. So I think something in me says Black Baby Metal is coming back.
I would kind of have to agree with that. I mean, like, I think there's definitely enough fans calling for Black Baby Metal to come back. And I think I to be honest, I can't think of a more perfect concert to do it. Right? Maybe you debut like a new Black Baby Metal song. Like, if we're gonna get like any new songs, maybe get new Black Baby Metal songs with Moa and Momo on stage, and we can finally get Sue solos back. I mean, we haven't had those ever since like, it's been a while since we've actually had Sue solo.
Yes. The last one she did was like Katsuki. Like, we miss Amore.
Well,
okay?
Amore. The last one she did was what? It was No Rain, No Rainbow on Metal Resistance.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
But she hasn't performed that since Budokan 2021. I don't think she's performed it ever. Well, not because they went on hiatus after that. So she hasn't performed it since Budokan 2021. So it's gonna be like 3 years. It's been over 2, but it's gonna be like 3 years since we've had like a Sulo. I call it Sulo. You gotta combine solo and Sulo.
Sulo, okay. That's dope.
But I think we can get a new Black Baby Metal song. I mean, wouldn't that be great if, like, say the stage just goes dark, okay? Everything goes dark, there's no lights. And then all of a sudden, like, on opposite ends of the stage, you just see 2 lights. Okay. You just see lights light up where one side's Moa and one side's Momo, and Sue's nowhere to be seen. And then the Kami band starts playing music, and still Sue's nowhere to be seen. It's like, then we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, they brought it back, and everyone
That is
just
back.
everyone in the crowd just going to go nuts. Like that's what I envision. Like I envision the stage going dark, right? Because they're at Yokohama Arena, I believe. So I just imagine this just on both ends of the stage. You just have Moa and Momo standing there, and then Sumidel's nowhere to be seen.
Oh my god, I would cry. I would definitely cry. I see something like this too. Like Momo appears first, like solo, and then Moa comes from the back with like pink lights on them and starts the song. This was, oh my god,
Yes.
fire.
Yes, Momo would be lit up with pink lights. I mean, they are teasing pink, right? If we look at
Yes.
if you look at the merch release they have, like a couple of pictures are pink or have a pink background, so it's like pink is definitely gonna play a factor in the show. To how big of a factor, I don't know. Some people are speculating we're gonna get a costume change. Maybe.
I am those people. I am.
Okay. Yeah. You got any reason for that? Why?
No, just because I want to. No reason. Just I want to.
It's like I don't like. What's interesting is like they didn't really change the costumes for the Moon Also Rises Legend M. But of course, that was also when they were like entering their Metal Galaxy era. Of course, they had new costumes for the Metal Galaxy era. But like the costumes weren't specific to that show. I mean, we have specific costumes for Legend XX Baptism, or Baptism XX, whatever the name's called. We had certain costumes for that, and we also had costumes for when they did the one to close the show. Because after Sue got crucified and then came back as a leveled up goddess.
She's a god.
Well, I don't know. From the lore I read from fans, she was already a god. She was already a goddess, but she had to be crucified again to level up to be a higher level goddess. Of course, that's
something like that.
Of course, that's what I read on Reddit, because I read like when she was first crucified during Legend 1997. That's when she became a goddess, and then she leveled up. And then, like, we didn't have crucifixions for a while after that show until BABYMETAL begins.
I think we will have maybe another crucifixion at Legend MM. I'm kind of feeling it. I can smell it.
Do you think they just like crucify Momo? Like she's the only one? Because I don't recall them ever crucifying Moa. Just like solo, just like as like so. I know like they've crucified all three of them before, but like I don't like the only one who's like been like the only single person who's been crucified at shows is Sue. Like, and then everyone else kind of gets crucified. But like,
that's my idea.
But like, does Momo get crucified just by herself? Like, I would envision it.
No. She would get crucified with Moa, and then we'll get the Black BABYMETAL from
that. Yeah. I was just going to ask that. Do you think? Yeah, they both get crucified, and then they both come back as Black BABYMETAL.
Yes, this is going to happen. The voices inside my head are telling me.
Wait, hang on. I want to jot down our predictions. So far, we have Black BABYMETAL coming back. Both Moa and Sue get crucified. Momo, not Sue. Get crucified, and then we got costume change. Okay, all right. So let's go over the notes I took for both BABYMETAL Rises Beyond the Mood Legend M and Sue's 20th for Sue's 20th birthday Legend S Baptism XX. Okay, so what's really interesting a really interesting contrast between what's going to be Legend MM and these two shows is that all these shows were a 2-day concert event. However, each show for BABYMETAL Rises Beyond the Mood Legend M and Legend X Baptism XX, both shows were the same both nights. and they only released one pro shot of each concert. They kind of did like what they kind of did for Baby Metal Returns. Baby Metal Returns back in last January was a 2-day concert, and they just merged the two videos into one night, because there's a part during Metal Kingdom where you can clearly see the audio does not match up with the video. That's how I can tell that, okay, the audio was recorded one night and the video was recorded another night. Well, they were probably both recorded the same night, but they stole the video from one night and stole the audio from another night and overlapped them. What's really interesting about Legend MM is they're gonna release a video for both days, not just combining the two. They're gonna release a video for both days, because March 30th is the day where they're gonna have a stream on WoW of night 1, yes. And then they teased that night 2 would be sometime in April. They didn't have a definitive date, at least at the time of recording this. They don't have a definitive date for night 2. So that leads me to believe that we're going to get different set lists on each night. Because why else would they release both videos if we didn't get different set lists?
Yes, we will get 2 different set lists.
So,
which is amazing.
Yeah. So my belief is anything major, like anything that majorly changes, will happen night 2. Right? Because you look at, we can compare this to their most recent pro shot of Baby Metal Begins, Black and Clear Night, right?
Right.
Momo wasn't officially introduced as a third member until the end of Black Night, and then Clear Night, she was actually a part of the band, and we had new costumes. New outfits, I should say. So that's my belief. Like, if they're going to do anything like a crucifixion of Momo, it's going to be at the end of night 20, which is the end of night 1. And then night 2 will be the continuation of that. Like
something like that.
Yeah, like any new Black Baby Metal song, or any new song in general, will happen night 2. And I feel like night 1's going to be like more of a normal concert.
Yes.
Okay, so
they have they did 2 night different set list the last time they did a concert. So I think this is going to happen. I think they will change the clothing too. And I think a new album is coming with Momo.
I think a new album's coming too. I don't know if they announce it next week. They might. I mean, imagine that like Baby Mo was just on their like a big, their tour 2023, and they had like a couple months off here. Like, do you think, like, imagine if they recorded an album in the time they had from their last concert to this concert? I mean, just imagine if they recorded an entire album and just learn a whole new choreography for that album.
They could. Like, Kobe's crazy.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
He's like, he doesn't have brain cells. I think it's pretty possible. Or maybe not a full album, but only one song.
I think the one song's gonna be is more plausible. 1 or 2 more songs. Whether they, I think the plausible thing is if they bring back Black Baby Metal, they have a new Black Baby Metal song. And then in addition to that, they'll also have a new normal song with all 3 of them. I think that's a very good possibility of happening. Because, okay, so if we go back and look at the previous birthday celebrations for their 20th birthday, each concert did feature a new song, right? Legend S Baptism XX featured In the Name Of. And that was new at the time. They opened with In the Name Of for both nights, and that was the new song. And then for Beyond the Moon Legend M, Shine was a new song. We had Moa on the acoustic guitar.
Yes.
So both of those shows had a new song. So why should Legend MM be any different?
I think the new song will have like a Momo solo part, so they could just like
Metalli.
In the name of Sue came like alone. In Shine, Moa was alone with the guitar, and then Sue appeared. You know, so I
Yeah.
think this she will have a solo part just like in Metalli,
Yeah.
or like a solo dance move, or I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be like, or Momo just like starts playing like some kind of random instrument. Like I don't even know if she can play anything, but like
She can play that flute that she played on Girls Planet that became a meme.
do you think they just bring one of those out on stage?
Yes, I think, and she will come out with it and wearing a peach costume. This is going to happen.
That would be amazing. Like, say, like instead of like a pink, or say like they kind of like an outfit that's like combines a peach color and a pink color together, and then that's the new outfit for them. Like they could do no outfit, because for Legend S Baptism they displayed Sue's outfit in Hiroshima, where it was hosted. Like they displayed her outfit. Like they had displays in Tower Records all across Japan, but the Tower Records in Hiroshima had the case that had her actual outfit in. So imagine they create just new outfits just for this show only, where it's pink and peach, where it's like a pinkish peach color, and then you have Momo's outfit like potentially like being that could be put on display in Japan. Like that would be cool.
Wow, that would be so cool. And I think we'll have like a lot of peach references, like because in the merch we have a lot of peaches.
Yeah,
like there's no way they put that just to Momoko peaches. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, I mean, in the picture that came out, I forget what music festival I forget what festival they were at, but in America, we saw her phone case have peaches on it. I mean,
yes.
So it's just like it's not that crazy to speculate that maybe Koba is starting to learn a little to let the girls have a personality, and just to kind of use
oh my god, but he sells
personality.
He sells golf balls.
I know.
Like, he doesn't. You know.
Oh my gosh,
you know what you think?
We're gonna get peach colored golf balls. I can feel it.
Oh my god, no.
Koba, don't listen to the haters. Release more golf merch.
No. Listen to the haters, please.
Don't listen to the haters. We need more golf merch.
Stop selling these golf balls and start selling like real idol stuff.
What do you want for real idol stuff?
Like the hand fans, the acrylic stands.
Imagine this. Oh my gosh. Sorry to cut you off, but like, okay, imagine this. All right, are you ready for like a bold prediction?
Okay, go.
All our predictions so far have been kind of like probably what would happen. Like, but here's a bold prediction. You know, like how they like for like tickets they tease like you have to wear or bring the secret treasure they're gonna give you.
Yes.
Imagine if the secret treasure's a light stick. Like, imagine they
I'm thinking about it. I'm literally thinking about it.
Imagine they tap into Momo's K-pop side. And,
oh my god!
And the new song they debut is a K-pop solo for Momo. Imagine that.
Or better than that.
Okay.
Or Dreamcatcher goes on stage and sing with Momo. It's better.
Yes.
But I think she will have like a light stick or something, because I think Koba is thinking bigger for Legend MM because she's like a new member.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be big. Yeah. Really big.
If they want to make money, I mean, releasing like $100 light stick, I feel like a lot of fans would buy that, and that would generate a lot of money for them.
I would, and I would display in my room. I'm not kidding.
No, you gotta take it.
Like my treasure.
You would have to take it to every BABYMETAL concert.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
To every concert. Doesn't have to be a BABYMETAL concert. Every concert. Any.
So that's like my big prediction. They make a K-pop song for her, and then BABYMETAL, like, like how people like say like people say like BABYMETAL reminds them of K-pop, and it just like makes
Yes.
every fan mad. What if Baby Metal just like kind of just like plays into it? What if Cobra just like plays into it and just be like, we're not K-pop, but here's a K-pop song for you.
Just for you to shut up. Here it is. I think not a K-pop song, but like a cute song. More like what they do in the debut album. Like, you know, like
Like an
let me
Ine
think
type
of
song.
yes. Yes. Uki Uki Midnight, Doki Doki, something like that.
Doki
Something more
Doki
kawaii.
Morning.
Something more kawaii.
I mean, I think that could happen too. Because the other one was not cute, kawaii. Was not kawaii. It was not at all. Baby Metal kind of abandoned that. Like in my opinion, Baby Metal kind of abandoned that genre after Metal Resistance. Like Metal Galaxy is not kawaii. Metal Galaxy is more pop than anything else. And then the other one, like a song like Maya. I really love Maya. It's not kawaii though.
No. Mm-mm. The other one is more like a depression album. Like the Baby Metal first album is like happiness, and the last one is depression. That's the bridge in between, which is Metal Resistance and Metal Galaxy. That's the history.
Well, Metal Galaxy is still happy though. I mean, Papaya, Da Da Dance. I mean, that's still a very happy. It's still a very happy album.
A lot of. I miss happy songs. I miss silly songs. And the concerts like pink and blue and like funny colors. Like I think like we will have at least one night with the cute songs. At least one. Two cute songs.
Like do you think like new cute songs or like cute songs are coming back?
I think they're coming back.
Because like we had Ine back last year. Of course, they didn't do it for the U.S. tour or the European tour, but we had Ine back for the Asia and Australia tour after they did Ine during Baby Metal Begins. So I think that's a very strong possibility. I mean, I would like to see Doki Doki Morning come back just because I love the drums in that song, the live drums, like the abuse of the snare drum. I just love that drumming.
I love the choreography. It's really cute though.
Yeah, where they're just like laying down.
Yes, adorable. I miss it so much. I miss karate too. Yaba. I miss Yaba so much. Oh my god.
I miss Yaba. I mean, yeah. I mean, if any songs come back, I have a feeling if any songs come back, I have a feeling it's going to be the majority are going to come from Metal Resistance. I think Yava is a good shot to come back because that's always a fan favorite.
Awadama Fever. Please.
That needs to come back. That needs to come back.
Oh my god! Please, the bubbles. Please come back. So cute.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through and then other predictions. Of course, Headbanger. Momo singing Headbanger, Momo Banger. I think we're gonna get Momo Banger both nights.
Yes. One night for Atachi, and the other night I think she will sing Nijuishi.
Is that the difference for 20 and 21?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's my prediction as well. That's like the easy prediction to make though.
Yeah. This is the thing that we know will happen.
Let's see. It's the other predictions. I think it's going to be the Western Kami band. There's been no indication that the East is coming back, so I don't know like why people would speculate the East is coming back. It's going to be the West, more than likely, because people
are going insane. That's the truth. People, it's not thinking anymore. They're just like throwing information.
Yeah, but I think
it's crazy.
I think the West is. I think it's just gonna be the West. I mean, the East hasn't performed in over a year ever since they performed the 2 shows for Baby Metal Returns in January. Which I was shocked that I was shocked they got the East. Well, I wasn't shocked they got the East to come back for that show, but because the East was there for the Budokan concerts, and then I guess they had to be there for when they returned. But then after that, it's just forget about the East. Here comes the West. Here comes the Weston again to perform every show. Not to knock on the Western
Yeah.
Comedy Band because they're extremely talented.
Yes, of course.
Let's see. Oh, and okay. See, Legend M had Moa narrating the opening, and then Moa coming in on wings above the crowd.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god, I loved it.
So we could get
People
like
don't like it.
Yeah.
People don't like it, but I personally love it. It's like a fairy.
I love. I mean, I love that. I mean, I think it looks really. I mean, it looks really cool. So I think we're going to get. I think we're going to get some kind of special entrance onto the stage. I don't know what that'll be.
Me neither.
I mean, like, like they could play into like like how like the fandom always jokes Sue's a queen or Sue's a goddess, and then like Momo's like the princess.
Oh.
Like what if they like have like a big like castle set on the stage, and then the like big giant staircase, and then Momo's just like walking down the steps in like a big like pink dress, like kind of dressed like a princess, and like that's how she enters for her birthday concert.
So cute, like the graduation dresses that the J-pop idols usually have, like big and full of color and.
Yeah, like I'm imagining like something like big. Of course, she wouldn't be graduating because that would be sad.
She won't graduate, but it's going to be as big as the graduation concert.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be like a big dress. She's walking down, and then maybe they start the concert with a new song for her.
Well, like a solo. I would like to have Momo solos and Moa solos.
I would love for that. I would love for that too. I don't know if Moa wants to do it. I don't know if Moa wants to do a solo, but like if she does, like please,
girl,
please
think about it.
Just steal the mic from Sue one concert. Just all of a sudden, just steal the mic from her, and then you're the lead singer, and then Sue has to be your support dancer.
Oh my god, Sue. Please, we want solo music. Doesn't have to be like a solo music that she sings. Could be just a solo dance. Like something like that. Moa did so well. She deserves it. Like, I don't think something I don't think no. I don't know. Something like that. I don't think too. But that's it.
I don't as a Sue stan myself, I need like No Rain, No Rainbow to come back like yesterday. Okay.
I need Amore to come back.
We need Cielo to come back, and we need Black BABYMETAL to come back as well. We need, because what's interesting is, see, did I write this down? What's interesting is, because if they do that, they could potentially like make their set list longer because they give like each member like two like a song or two the rest, and then instead of a concert where because their main concerts they're like the length of their set list changed throughout the year last year. The Asia tour and the Australian tour were like the biggest set list they've ever done outside of Japan. They were doing 14 songs a concert, which is a lot for them. And then when they came over to the US, they shortened it to 11 because they were co-headlining with Death Clock. And then when they went over to Europe, they went back up to 12.
We know BABYMETAL have favorites. We know. Like 14? 14? They have favorites. They have.
Like I think Legend MM, I think both nights will be like 14 or 15 songs. That's just going based off what they've done previously for big concerts.
With new lore between.
Yeah. Oh, I want to bring up something about the lore because for BABYMETAL Rises Beyond the Mood Legend M, when Moa enters, she also has her entrance is also narrated by her. The opening of the concert is narrated by Moa. So like I believe Momo will probably narrate her own lore. Maybe like imagine if they give Momo free reins. Just okay, here, write your own lore for BABYMETAL. You want to be part of us? Write your own lore because we have no idea. Because we have no idea about our own lore. We don't know our own lore. So it's just like make up your own lore. Like I don't think Koba knows their lore to a T. I would.
Yes, he don't.
No. So
I
just
don't
like
remember anything.
so it's just like Momo, make your own lore.
Please do it. You can do like whatever you want. You know, I don't remember what I did. Okay, last year, last lore. I don't remember. You can do whatever you want.
Well,
We will find a way to fit.
but it's just like I mean, I don't know. Like how many Baby Metal fans actually know their lore? Like we have to hunt a fan down who like just like studies Baby Metal and just knows all their lore, and then like have them come on and just explain to us what all their lore is, because I kind of know like a very little bit of it.
I know the basics, only the basics. I don't have time to to keep reading it.
Yeah,
And it's like so much difficult. Like please make it easier to someone to understand.
I feel like once we learned the lore, and like because they were really having the lore back when they started. Now so much they're not really on the lore anymore. Like now it's like if we ever get caught up on lore, like now I think it would be easy to follow, because the only lore they give is like during the big concerts, and the albums they release. Like the other one is a Baby Metal, what do they call it? What 10 Baby Metal worlds or something that we never knew existed, and each song represents a Baby Metal that we never knew existed. And it's just like I don't know where they come up with this, and I don't know where they come up with this either. But it's just funny to pay attention to.
Yes, it's funny. It's like see the girls like growing up and their music like changing like that. You know?
Well,
So
that could
cool.
that could kind of be like an argument for what the other one is, right? Because you earlier in the show you said like when we're talking about the other one, the album, and then Baby Metal's first album. You said like the other one represents like a depressing Baby Metal, and like maybe that's like kind of a metaphor for they were kids when they started. I mean, Sue was 12 when she started Baby Metal. Well, she didn't start Baby Metal, but when she started performing in Baby Metal, I guess that's the correct way to phrase it. And now she's 26, and like you're not going to be the same 14 years later from when you originally start. You're not the same from when you're 12 to when you're 26, and maybe they wanted an album to reflect that. Maybe the other one, like I know we're getting into a lot of theories here now. We're getting to theories, and that's scary for the Baby Metal community to get into. But maybe the other one is kind of like an album where they kind of experimented a bit, because they call it a concept album. So they experimented a bit with like a more modern sounding form of Japanese heavy metal, or more, I guess I should say, more traditional sound of Japanese heavy metal, like how what other Japanese heavy metal bands make. And they wanted to see if they could do it and still be successful doing it. And I think they were successful doing it, but it's not kawaii metal like the self-titled album and Metal Resistance.
The other one has like their own like shine. Like he shines on itself. Like it's one of the best albums for sure. Like it's depressing, but it's depressing in a beautiful way. So you can still see fireworks and flowers, and because it's something that we've never seen before. Like I would never expect Baby Metal to do something like Time Wave. Time Wave was like something I don't know even how to speak about it, because it's so perfect. My mind could never think about something like this.
So I have to ask you, because I discovered Baby Metal literally, like I think it was like literally the week of, or like 2 weeks before they released Divine Attack, the first ever song they released off the other one. Yeah. So it's just like me being a fan, I discovered them right when the other one came out, basically. That's why I really started becoming a big fan. So it's just like the other one, the sound is just like normal to me. It's just because they were new to me at the time. Right? They were still a new band to me at the time when they released the other one. Well, they released it didn't they release it like March? So like I've been listening for like a few months before the release of the album. But like when I
Yes.
really got into baby metal, it was like a month like right before the other one was released, and they already released like 5 songs off the album. They released half the album like before the other 5 songs came out. So it's just like I'm very adjusted to this sound because like I've never really experienced that. Like every time I go to Spotify or YouTube to listen to baby metal, I have like all 4 albums to pick from. I don't have like I don't have the experience of only being limited to just their first album or their first 2 albums. It's just like I found them. I found them, and I found them. They recently put out a new album, and it's just like I could listen to all their music at once. Basically, it's just like I never experienced going through phases. So like, what other songs on the other one kind of surprised you a bit that you felt like there's. You mentioned Time Wave, and what is it about Time Wave you think that?
The dance break.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Maya, the dance break too. When they say like the difference between the virtual world and the real world. The first time that I heard it, I was like, oh my god, this girl's like crazy. This is insane. This is insane. I was like sweating. I remember the first time that I listened to the full album, I was with my friends. Like one friend of mine, she was like my bestie at the time, and I was like listening with her. She was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, yes. This is all I wanted. Yes. And oh my god, growing up with baby metal was like so dope, because the transition between Metal Resistance and Metal Galaxy was like the craziest thing ever for me.
Well, in my opinion, as someone who it's like as someone who's not been a fan as strong as you've been, I kind of feel like Metal Galaxy was kind of a turning point for baby metal because what song could he classify as kawaii on Metal Galaxy? I mean, we could point to every baby metal song being kawaii just because the girls are cute and like everything they do.
We have like silly songs, but not kawaii.
But it's
That's
just like
a difference.
Yeah, they have fun. They have fun songs, but like they're not cute though. Like I wouldn't like just bringing up the album like Metal Galaxy. Yeah, it's just like okay, like Papa Ya can't be cute. Like I don't consider F Hero to be a cute guy.
Me too. He's kind of scary.
I mean, Joachim Broden on Homogenai, he's not cute. I don't know how I forced this down this rabbit hole, but like, I mean, they're fun songs. They're just not cute. I mean,
Yes.
maybe Night Night Burn, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
And then
But it was like crazy because the kawaii dresses, they're gone too. Like no more tutus.
Yeah.
No more the things on their hair that I don't know what it's called until today. No more. Now it's spikes and black dresses. Like
well, in a way I kind of feel like that represents like just them growing up too. It's just like maybe they don't want to look as kawaii as they did when they were little, because why when you're 26
Exactly.
why would you want to look like when you were 14? So it's just like, I mean, I mean even the current outfits they have now, they're not going to keep forever.
Yes. The thing that got me like the most was when I saw Sue without her little hair on the
bangs. I know exactly what you mean. I actually looked up the name of that. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what they're called, but I actually read a thing. I saw online that in Japan, like once you turn a certain age, it's like no longer socially acceptable to have that or something. So like most young girls in Japan, if they have them, now of course it's read online. Like I have to study Japanese culture a lot more, but I read like once you turn a certain age, then you start cutting them off and you start having looking hair like adults have. So I read that's more of an age thing in Japan more than like a style choice. I forget what it's called, but like some people like can like some like I don't know if it's different hairstyle, but if you know Miko Kabato from Bandmate, she kind of has them where her hair kind of comes down to her face. And that's more of a style thing for her.
Momo does
her.
has a
Well,
little
Momo,
bit too.
kind of. It's not the same thing, though.
It's kind of, but we can see the difference between Sue and Momo.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like, not like I can tell, like, anyone now can tell Momo and Moa apart. There's a lot, they look completely different. And now it's a lot easier to identify all three members. Back then, back when it's Yui, it's just like, when I started listening, I'm like, I can't tell who's who here. I know who Sue is, but it's just like, I can't tell difference right here. And now it's like, oh, we have Momo now who actually has different facial features. And it's like, oh, we can tell them apart now.
The funny thing about it is because when I was a child, I didn't have like a hard time trying to know the girls. Like I could know Moa and Yui.
Yeah.
Like Yui had that bready cheeks. I used to call it bready cheeks, and Moa had the little, I don't know what to call it in English, but when you smile, the little
Dimples?
hole.
Yes,
this helped me a lot. Dimples, yes, dimples. She had dimples. This helped me a lot.
The thing that helped me was like their hair, because like you had like fuller hair than Moa did. Like that was like the only like factor. Even that couldn't help me in some concerts. Anyway, moving on. So we were talking about the other one. So like, getting back on that topic, what songs from the other one do you think, like, what else was a shock? Because I can give mine, just like as someone who's had a whole overview of their music for like the entire time I've been a fan. But like, what other songs like kind of shocked you from that album?
Divine Attack. Divine Attack shocked me a lot.
Yeah, because first song Sue wrote for the lyrics for.
Yes. I cried when I knew that, okay? I cried. I ugly cried with my mom. My mom didn't understand, I think, and I was crying. I was crying so hard.
But Mom, she wrote the lyrics to the song.
My girl wrote it. Oh my God, Mom. And she was like laughing at my face. She thinks I'm stupid. I'm kind of am stupid.
You're not stupid.
I am stupid.
No, you're not.
I'm kind of stupid.
No,
yes,
not.
I know.
I mean, like, okay, so the way I analyze it, right? The first two albums are Kawaii. The self-titled album, Metal Resistance. Metal Galaxy, they want the pop route. They want more of the poppier sound, except for a few songs. Like, Distortion, it's not a poppy song. But, like, a lot of their other songs are kind of poppy. Da Da Dance, Papaya, bit more of a poppier sound. And then the other one, they just want traditional heavy metal. Like, the only one that's like really poppy is kind of like Believing, in my opinion. Like, but like Metal Kingdom, kind of little.
No,
it's a little poppy.
No, it's not. It's for me. It's like it's not poppy. It's like more for sit down on my bed and cry. Believe you and I start crying. It's for my depression time.
I mean, like other than Distortion, I mean, what song was really metal that BABYMETAL had? That's like just like the pure heavy metal. I mean, like I can point to a couple songs off of the other one that is like Maya is the most metal song of them all.
On their whole discography, I feel like
Sis Anger, I would also make the argument.
Sis Anger, Catch Me If You Can has a little bit.
Yeah, but that's Kawaii though. That's also Kawaii though.
But I mean, we have metal.
I mean, yeah, it's Kawaii. It's called Kawaii metal. I'm talking songs that leave the Kawaii out of it that just focus purely on the metal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Hagero maybe.
Yeah, I mean Arcadia also, because Arcadia is straight up power metal.
Yes.
Road of Resistance.
Starlight.
Yeah, I'm not big. Yeah, like I don't know. Starlight's not my favorite off that album though.
At the beginning of Starlight. Oh my god, my dog. I'm so sorry.
Alright, I mean, alright, if we bring the conversation back to kind of like Legend MM, I mean, is there any more predictions? I mean, I think we got covered. Black Baby Metal, maybe Momo makes a big entrance. Different set lists both days. Western
Momo and Moa crucifixion.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got crucify them both.
Yes. Momo in the front, like in the middle, and Moa at the back. And Sue is going to.
No, Sue's gonna be one that ties them to the crosses because Moa's had that fun for too long. Moa's had that fun to tie Sue to the cross.
I don't know. She's going to like pray. I don't know what she's going to do, but she's going to be there to do something. But she's going to be there.
Sue's
be part of the moment.
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, I thought of this when we were talking about predictions. I didn't bring it up. What if Tom Morello joins them on stage to do Metalli live? I mean, like, because Metalli is Momo's like only song she's in. What if Tom Morello just like joins the comedy band on stage to do his guitar part? And yeah, continue.
A big guitar, so they can sit on the big guitar.
It's a big guitar. They're gonna be sitting on it, and then Tom Morello's gonna be playing it right in the middle of the stage.
Yes. This is silly enough to Koba. Koba can do this. I trust in him. Oh my god, my dog. She's like biking to the roof. I don't know what's going on.
He wants it to happen. That's why he's barking. He's barking at Koba because he wants this to happen.
Koba, please, a big guitar.
What if they did Momo's part in Metalli live? What if we do her "Are you ready?" scream? What if they did have that live and not backtracked, because it was backtracked and that kind of bothered me. But like, what if they actually have her do that live? Like, come on, Koba, like mic her up, crank her mic up, and have her shout live.
Like, make it bigger. Like, make the whole sentence bigger. Like, add more things to the sentence. Like a different version.
What if they take like Momo's deep vocals and like make her like the harsh vocalist of the group? Like, what? Like, you ever listen to Passcode?
Oh my god, I would faint.
Like, imagine Momo becomes a harsh vocalist for Baby Metal, and then the next album they just go like straight up metalcore. And just have Momo just like shout in most of their songs, and they kind of do like make like a fusion based off, like Passcode does, where they have poppy sounds but they also have the harsh vocals, and like because Passcode kind of took inspiration from Baby Metal. Now, what if Baby Metal takes inspiration from Passcode? I mean, I need more Momo harsh vocals and like deep vocals in my life. I need that.
I need to. Because, like, before Baby Metal, we only listened to Sakura Gakuin Momo's vocals. And the Girls' Planet 2, which was K-pop. So, it's not harsh vocals. It was more like happy girly vocals in Sakura Gakuin 2.
Well, I would imagine Sakura Gakuin's not going to be going in there, you know, full on harsh vocals, like the raw vocals. I would imagine that's not gonna happen when your age is what, you graduate at 12. I imagine they're not gonna be doing that.
I would love to see Sakura Gakuin doing this, like metal songs. I would love to. Please do it. I'm asking, like, please. It's for science.
Well, if Sakura Gakuin ever did come back.
Don't start talking about this. I'll start crying. I miss them.
I mean, if Baby Metal needs to go through any members, like, I don't know who else they're going to tap for that. I mean, it's Mika Tagako from who they already have for Metalverse. Is she just going to fill in if they ever need to replace anyone? God forbid.
I I don't know.
Well, that's like a kind of a sad conversation that like never needs to be had. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just like I don't know how many more girls can they go. Can we tap? I mean, what if we just expanded Baby Metal beyond 3? What if we made it like a 4 or 5 person group?
Well,
I don't know if that would really work though, but I mean, they kind of did it in 2018. If we can make that argument.
yes, yes. I think another prediction. You made me talk. You made me. I'm thinking about something. I saw once on my timeline on Twitter someone, I don't know who it was. Totally forgot. My mind. Yes, forgot. I'm sorry. They were saying that maybe the Avengers would come back, like Riho and Kano, but I don't think this is going to happen. Like
No.
Kano, it's like she's living her life in 1-5.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
Riho is having a solo career. Why they would stop their time to appear there like dressed up as Avengers, which they are not part of it anymore?
yeah, yeah, that's an argument I would not agree with, that they're coming back. Yeah, like you said, why would they come back? I mean, Kano's in 1-5, and then Rio's is having a good solo career, which is like.
And 1-5 today,
Yeah.
it's really different from Baby Metal. Like it's not even close to what the girls do.
Like, I don't listen to 1-5, so I imagine it's not metal though. I imagine it's more of a pop group.
It's a pop girl. It's a pop kawaii girl.
Yeah, so like, I mean, yeah, but they're not coming back. So it's just like we're having no Avengers come back because we're back to 3 people. We're back to 3 members.
Yay! That's like if you told me like in 2019 that we were going to have 3 members again, I would like laugh at your face, laugh and scream.
Yeah, we're gonna promote one of the Avengers to be our 3rd member.
I would laugh at your face. Like I would not. Oh my god! I would die, laugh, and tell like everyone you were crazy. Like, oh, this guy is crazy. He's out of his head. I was be just like this. And it's Momo. You know Momo from Sakura Gakuin, the girl that you saw once and you were in love with her. It's her. She's the 3rd member of Baby Metal. I was just going to laugh and live my life.
Yeah, you're just gonna laugh and just accept. They're a 2-person group. It's only gonna be Sue and Moa, and we're just gonna have to live with it. And then boom, April 1st happens, and then April 1st of last year happens, and they announce her. Oh, she's our 3rd member now.
I was on my birthday party when this happened. I was on my birthday party. My birthday party was Baby Metal themed.
Oh my gosh, she had a Baby Metal themed birthday party.
My grandma did like a cake. It was like a surprise party. She did a cake, and she did like some Baby Metal photos to be at the top of the cake. And we had Sue and Moa and Yui, which was so cute. And we were like singing happy birthday. And the next second, my friend was like, "Oh, did you saw this?" And then was like the video of Momo scream and dance, Momo Metal, and I was no, it's not real. That's not real. And then I went to Twitter and I started crying. Ugly crying. I was like so happy for her.
Oh wow, because that was before I had a Baby Metal Twitter account. And I just woke up. I woke up just scrolling through Instagram the next day. I'm like, oh, Momo joined. I'm like, oh, they actually have a 3rd member now.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I remember seeing the clips of when they had Mika Tagaku come out and sing and sing Karate with them. I'm like, wait. There's 2 Baby Metals now. Like, what happened last night?
What happened? What?
What?
What? Why?
I'm like, what happened and why are
How?
there? I'm like, what happened and why are there two? I was just like very confused by that. Like I spent like the entire day that day just like looking for answers on the internet. Because that was
It was
before
like the.
that. Because
It
that
was
was
like
before.
one of the best days of my
Yeah.
life.
Because was that before they released the pro? That was no. That was before. I think that was before they released the Blu-ray for the official live video for Baby Metal Returns, which has Doki Doki Morning on it. They
Yes.
may have already released the Wow Wow broadcast of that cut out Doki Doki Morning. So like I still kind of like had no clue at the time that they featured what they called the Chibis at the time, the Chibi Metal at the time. Now of course it's Metalverse.
That concert was crazy. Okay, Chibi Metal. Who? Who? I never thought about it. Okay, when the girls went on stage, I was like, what? And then when they showed like Miko's faces, I was like, there's no way that all of my favorite girlies from Sakura Gakuin are here. There's no way. I'm not doing anything else. I'm staying here. I'm here. And I started like watching this performance like 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, like on loop. It was my serotonin at that time. And then they came with karate. And I was like, no way. No, you're not doing this to me. And then I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. It was like crazy. I'm crazy.
I can't make it through watching Black Knight or Clear Knight and not crying when karate comes on. Just the intro to karate. Like, I can't help but tear up because it's such a beautiful song. And it's karate to me like has a special place in my heart because karate is like the song that I found when I started to become like a big Baby Metal fan. Like it was like spring of last year. I started really diving into their songs on YouTube and Spotify, and just like karate was like the one song that's just like it makes you feel things. I don't know.
It makes me want to cry.
Like yeah, like how can you not cry? Like
It's nostalgic.
just like during the intro at least, just like even like the intro to the song when like the music that plays it that opens the song. It's just like because it's a slow intro. And it's just like, you know what, it's like, as soon as you hear it, you know what's coming next.
Karate is such a good song.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of Sekiro Gakuin, we have to talk about this. Metalverse has finally released their first song on YouTube, the live version of Crazy J, which is actually the second live version they've released of Crazy J, but it's the official first song that they've officially published on any of their channels, Spotify or Discord. What you think of it?
I loved it. Like all of the songs that the girls have, they have like CC, they have Crazy J. I think it's my favorite. It's like it's so good. You know, I was like waiting to happen. Like I was waiting. I was set.
And
I think Kolba saw that the streams of the song of the fan cams were bigger than I don't know his announcements on YouTube. Well, and he said, "Okay, let's release it."
Well, I know Koba didn't want fan cams of Metalverse release, but I believe there are fan cams, very bad fan cams, mind you, but they're like the only ones. I have a lot of
fan cams on Drive.
I have a lot of. I found a freaking live stream. I was able to watch their first ever performance live through Instagram or Twitter of them at Summer Sonic. Like they did 3 songs at Summer Sonic. I was able to watch that live right as it happened through a phone stream. I forget, it was either Instagram stream or it was a stream through one of the social media sites. I'm just like,
for me it was funny because I was watching 2 live streams at once, and you say like, why? One of them didn't have like the video and the other one didn't have the audio. So I had to watch 2 at the same time.
Like I was able, after the concerts happened, like their first like unboxing concerts, I was able to find fan cams of those. And then their most recent concerts, which they had, what was it, last weekend? well, by the time this podcast, I don't know, their most recent concert, anyway, I was able to find fan cams of those concerts. I actually was able to watch both of those live. Of course, the video didn't sound great, but the audio was pretty good. And it's just like, I don't know what Koba's waiting for. Like, I guess he wants to build up as much hype as he can before he decides to officially release the music.
He wants us to go crazy.
Like that. Oh, that's literally, yeah. I think it's partly a troll by him. Like, it's got to be partly a troll by him. Because why else would he, like? Because there's like no other reason to not release the music other than just create all the hype, and then just like disappear for a little bit. Like they create Metalverse hype, and then Metalverse disappears for a couple months, and then they bring Metalverse back, and then it disappears again. But I want to ask you, like,
I
what?
think
He
does. He does when he wants to show the girls. It's like,
yeah,
we wake up on a beautiful day. He's like happy, and he starts like, oh, okay, next weekend we will have a Metalverse appearance. If he wakes up angry, that's not happening. He has to wake up happy.
Has to wake up happy.
Like, with a bright smile and jumping little jumps.
So does he have to wake up extremely happy to release a song then?
Yes, extremely happy. Extremely happy. I'm going crazy. I almost like banging my head on the wall and start like, why? I'm going crazy. I'm going insane. I'm insane normally. But I'm more insane than ever.
But I want to ask your thoughts on Miko Tagaka because, am I saying her name right? Miko Tagaka? Because that's how it's spelled.
What?
Am I saying her name's Miko Tagaka, right? Am I saying that? Am I saying her last name right?
Yes, it's Miko Tagaka.
Tagaka. Okay. Okay. I feel like Miko Tagaka has a lot of personality on stage. Just watching the Crazy J video, the way she dances and the way she walks, she has a lot of personality, and
she had it since Sakura Queen, which is like her biggest personality trait. And I'm so happy that Koba looked at her and said, like, you're going to have this on Metalverse. You don't need to be a robot. You can have personality. Yeah. Girl, you will shine.
And that's something like not to critique, not to critique Sue back here, but Mika Tagaka shows more personality than Sue Metal, I believe. Like that's just my opinion.
Miko, yes, she does. She definitely does.
And like you said, I love that Koba allows them to show that person, allows her to show that personality. Because like back when BABYMETAL first started, like I don't know if the girls had that freedom to show their personality on stage and to really have their own stage presence.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy that Koba let the girls be something else. Because the first time the Metalverse appeared as Metalverse was like the BABYMETAL costume, but blue.
Yeah, basically. Like, and everyone having a ponytail like Sue. That's actually still here.
They were like copies. I don't know if copies is the right word, but they were like another version of BABYMETAL. And when they came back, they were like something really different. Like they have their own aura. They created it in less than, I don't know, 5 months, something like that. They created like a whole aura and a whole artist. Yeah, this is what I call artist.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the new costumes Metalverse has now. I think they're a lot better than when they first debuted.
Yes. Like the blue thing on the hair.
Well, if you look at Mika Tagaka, doesn't she have like a little blue streak in her ponytail?
Yes, she does.
Like, yeah, that's a nice touch of flair that I really like.
Yes. And she's like modifying the choreos to have like funny faces and smiles, and she's so charismatic. I'm so happy that people are like getting what she wants us to get, like the bright side of her. She wants to show us a new Miko that we never saw before on Sakuraga Queen. Because Miko was like a lot younger, and now she's like older, and she's here to show that she is a main vocalist and she has personality and she can do this. She's a girl boss.
Yeah, she's got that. She's got the confidence because I made a tweet saying that Mika Tagaka's got confidence, and that you can clearly see. Because what's interesting is I was reading. I'm not going to name anyone, but I was reading just some responses on Twitter, and some people didn't like her. Some people didn't like that Mika Tagaka was showing. Some people didn't like her personality, and I was shocked to find that some people did not like her personality.
Some people don't like happiness. Some people are sad. That's the thing.
I get it. She doesn't have a personality like Sue, but like, why would he want her to have like the same personality that Sue has? Why would we want an exact copy?
People are
Sue?
Different. Like, please, people are different, and people. I don't know why people don't like her. Like, for real.
I think she's got. I think Mika Tagaka's got an amazing voice. Of course, she has like an amazing talent to perform. To perform Metalverse songs, because since Metalverse is kind of the subgenre of baby metal, I mean, like, to have to sing and dance at the same time, that's hard.
That's hard. And to be charismatic too.
Yeah, and to
like we have a lot of idols that are not that charismatic as Miko. Like she's a sun. She's a sunshine. She knows how to captivate people, and a lot of idols have that charisma, but not that much.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it has power, but not as much as Miko.
Yeah, I mean, it was really. I mean, you just really see it. If you just want an example of it, really see it just in the Crazy J live video they released. I mean, just watch that video, and then okay, Mika Tagaka's got confidence, and it's just like, just some people just didn't resonate with it, and I don't get that personally, but it's just, I guess everyone can have their own opinion, but like, not liking it, but there are some people who said, oh, I don't like the confidence she has, so I'm not gonna like Metalverse. Or some people are like, oh, her confidence like kind of shows like cockiness. I'm like, I don't think it was that. I think her
people
confidence.
People have dumb opinions. Let's be real.
I think her confidence is more like she knows she's good at what she does. And other people know she's good at what she does, so she's going to show that a little bit.
She knows that she rocked the stage. She knows what she's doing.
At least, I'm not going to name anyone because it's not important, but it's just like, if you're going to get offended at someone's stage personality, it's like, boy, it really does not take much to offend you. Anyway.
Again. Anyway.
I don't know. Koba, release more songs. I guess that's our message. Release more songs.
Koba, please. The album. Like, I want an envy for each song. Like, please. Like, am I asking for too much? What I'm asking for the basics.
Well, I'm asking for the basics of an album, of just an album release. Like, I don't need music videos right now. Just release songs on Spotify.
I'm asking for the basics and a little more. Let's be real. Like, I want the CCMV to be like the girls with a lot of candies, because the translation is the girls like talking about food, a lot of candies, and like I don't know, not like a silly world, a lot of colors, and then Crazy J, it's like something more magical. I don't know how to explain, but every song needs to have the MVs. I don't care. Koba, you will do this. I don't care. You don't have an opinion anymore. The second that you put Miko Todaka to be the center of the group, you don't have opinion anymore. I have opinion over you. You don't have it anymore. I do it for you.
We're taking
for me.
We're taking control, Koba. You don't have a say anymore. Yes. You're done.
No, if he does something to my girl, it's his end. I'm telling you. I will go crazy. She don't deserve this. She deserves the best. It's 10 talent. It's 10 Miko Todaka.
All right. Moving on from our conversation on Metalverse, just a couple other quick things going on in the Japanese metal world. Namafella celebrated their 5th anniversary concert at Budokan.
Yay!
I believe it was that. Was it Friday? Was it Friday night into Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah. Because that was a. Did you watch that show?
A little bit.
Because I found I found someone providing it. I found a stream of it. I watched it. It was 2 hours long. Like I think like the longest concert they've ever done. That was a pretty fun that was their 5th anniversary tour. That was a 5th anniversary show. That was a pretty fun concert to watch. Like my favorite song from that set list was probably Night Flight.
Mm-hmm.
It was a song where huh? It was a song where they all wore glasses on stage and they're all just like dancing to the music.
Yes.
That was probably my favorite song. That was probably my favorite song from their set list. But their lead singer Mayu cried. Like she was like such a tough personality, and then she just couldn't help but like break down in tears. I'm like, you're gonna make me cry. But 5 years together, celebrating at Budokan. I mean, I wish
it's something big. It's really big.
I wish I was at that concert.
Me too. I would have like the best time of my life, actually.
I think that's a wrap for our first episode. Is there anything else you want to add? Is there anything going on? Before we end, is there anything going on in like other J-pop groups that I would not be aware of?
Not really big things though. Like we had Wasuta releasing their latest song "Kimi no Kosnichu." We had like a in the recent concert. They not released, but a sneak peek of the B-side of the album, which I don't know what's it called because it's big. The name of the music, it's big, and they are like presenting it in concert, like with choreography and everything. And we know that the album is coming soon. The next album, we have Taka Neno Nandeshiko with their latest songs and some handshake events with fans, but nothing else than that. Like it's pretty much, it's pretty much normal these days.
All right. Well, I think that is a wrap for our first episode. I want to thank you all for listening and thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
You can follow us at these social medias right here on the bottom. You can follow me on Twitter at TravMetal, or X, I guess you want to call it, at TravMetal. Where can I follow you on Twitter?
You can follow me Rosie Gone on Twitter. Yes, but instead of O's, it's zeros. Okay, so don't type with O's, zeros instead.
All right, and we will see you next time.